more on this. TRT World's health correspondent Nicola Hill joins us now from London. Nicola, in layman's terms, help us understand what exactly is antibody therapy. How will it work?
What this is, it's potentially a completely new medicine that's supposedly going to work against the virus that causes COVID-19. It's been developed by Lilly Pharmaceuticals with a partner, Abcellera. And what they say is that this completely new way of working will, as you've sort of highlighted there, stop the spike protein that we see on this virus, which normally uses that spike as a key to unlock the human cells, get into the human cells, start destroying them, and then replicating and spreading around. So what the antibody therapy aims to do is, in a way, sort of mask this key, mask the protein so it can't get into the human cells. And it's really interesting because they've developed this therapy from the blood of one American patient who had the lung illness that often is associated with COVID-19. And this one patient, he did manage to develop the antibodies. His body found the right way of fighting against the virus. And so they've developed this new medicine from this one man. Now, at the moment, they're testing it in patients in 3 hospitals in America. So these are patients who have already been hospitalised with COVID-19, and they're looking to see if it's safe, and they're looking to see if it works, if the person can tolerate this new treatment. And it is actually something that infectious disease specialists have been considering may well be a way of working, because of course our bodies have billions of antibodies inside them at the moment, and we normally make specific antibodies when our bodies come across a specific pathogen or virus. And that's why vaccinologists who are trying to create a vaccine for COVID-19 are looking at ways to ensure that our body produces the right antibody against the virus. So it's, there's a lot of hope around this, particularly because this type of therapy was used in Ebola. Initially, if you remember, when Ebola came out in 2014, we had no treatments and we had nothing like that. And they did develop a type of antibody therapy which has been effective against that. And as you said, doctors have in a way been using some sort of antibody therapy with this plasma therapy that we've been doing, when they've been donating blood from people who were infected with COVID-19 and then recovered, but they didn't know why the plasma was then working in the patients that it was given to. What this one is, it's a monoclonal antibody, so it's just one single antibody, or the drug's been made from one single type of antibody, which they think will be, successful. They hope.
Lots of hope. And on that question of hope, what happens next? Very briefly.
So they've done this study is in hospitalised patients. They're now going to expand it, or they will expand it if it's successful, into people who aren't in hospital but have COVID-19. And the hope is that they can eventually give it to people to prevent the virus, to prevent the disease, people who are older and have weaker immune systems of their own, or they have a compromised immune system. And Lilly aren't the only ones doing this. There's lots of other companies working in the same way. It's just Lilly the first to go into human trials.
All right, Nicola Hill, thank you so much for that update.